My name is Marc Xuereb and I'm from Waterloo, Ontario, and I'm a member of CUPE. I work for the regional government there, and I'm lucky enough that I still have my job, but I've been touring with this caravan for a couple of days and listening to the stories of people who've lost their jobs. And I live in a community where we used to have the lowest unemployment rate in the country, and now we have one of the highest at over 10%. And I'm really moved by the stories of people who've been laid off of jobs that they've been working in for years, in some cases decades, and people who have just been left to the trash heap, unable to qualify for employment insurance, and not able to find good work out there. In some cases taking the retraining programs in good faith and finding that there's no jobs for them in that new area where they've trained for. So what really pains me is that there are solutions, and governments just are being too timid and holding back from what can be done to really make things better for our fellow brothers and sisters throughout the country. We have all these plants and factories that have been shut down, and lots of skilled people that are capable of using the machinery in these plants, but we're not doing anything with them. We're just letting the economy dictate, letting the market rule what gets produced and what doesn't. There's lots of things that we need to do. We know that our world is an environmental crisis. We know that we need to get out of cars and start using mass transit. We have lots of things that governments should be investing in, and that it's going to need skilled labor to design and to build rapid transit trains, for example, all kinds of house and building restoration that's going to be required to make buildings energy efficient again. We could be putting a lot of people to work in those kinds of industries, but we're not, and that's what's really shameful. And I think that that's one of the things that we need to, one of the messages that we need to deliver to the provincial and federal governments through this caravan, which is that governments need to reinvest in communities. Invest in people is the slogan that CUPE is saying right now, because we're the solution. We have people that can make this economy work again, but governments have to take some leadership and make the right investments in the right places.